Hi guys, just another little video. This is going to be part 3 and the final part of the user-defined characters. I'm just going to run through a few things that I haven't run through on the previous videos regarding the coordinates and then how I get it to all the letters to join together and such like. And also on this version I've added the Kung Fu Man logo. Courtesy of NetAngel. Thank you very much for that. He's the one who provided this code. I think I saw him on Discord mention that he used the GIMP editing software and somehow managed to convert an image of that Kung Fu Man into these statements. Not sure how he did that, I'd love to know. But he can get the credit for this. But I just want to go through. So, the same code again, basically, but it adds the Kung Fu Man on it. See, all this is the same. So, how the positioning works. If we go into the main loop, these are the coordinates which they all start at. I'm not going to go and explain the logo man because that will just speak for itself, but if I do how I do the title text, it'll also cover the previous 2 videos. So I defined the NX and NY here, and then the LX and the LY is for the logo. Okay, so I can't remember what I picked N for, maybe name. Not sure, but so then you call the proc for Agon, let's say, which it then takes these parameters, which is the NX and the NY, and that's going to put those into the code further down. And then the light, all I do is I use the same coordinates, but I step it down 2 characters because obviously the Argon's 2 characters. So character graphics also, sorry, not graphics, let's leave that word out for now, but the characters and text always start top left and the graphics always start the bottom left. So because we're working with characters, all these numbers are the number of character spaces from the top left. So LX is 36 characters across and LY is 18 characters down. I think we're in mode 0. Mode 0, yeah. So that's the start off. So what we basically have then, where was I? Yeah, I assign these values into this proc call. And I plus 2 characters on the X so that the light actually starts below the G, if that makes sense. Because obviously the A is made up of 2 characters wide, we have to start plus 2. If not, if I put 1 there, it'd be halfway across on the A, if that makes sense. And the same on the Y. To come down below Argon, because Argon's made of 2 characters, I've come down 2 characters. So whatever this calls these coordinates, so let's draw the Argon. We go down to this is the logo, draw Argon here, look. So there's them parameters, they're coming in, so those same numbers that we defined here are coming into there. And as you can see, when you're doing the light, it's going to be 2 on each axis. It's going to be an extra 2 characters. So, go back to the Argon. Then all we do is we print the first character of the A, which is the top left corner of the A, with the print tab statement or VDU31. Then we display that character, 201. Then next to it, we can display the second character, which is the top right-hand portion of the A. So there's the 27202, because it's character 202. Then we have to do another VDU print tab statement with the VDU31, give new coordinates for the bottom half of the A. And that's where it's exactly the same on the X, obviously, but then we're going down just one character, which then would be just below the top half of the X for the bottom half of the A, sorry. And then we do the VDU print tab statement again and print that character, which is the bottom left corner of the A is 203, and then we do it again for the 204. So that gets the A sorted with 4 VDU statements and 2 print tabs. And then we go on again, we position the print tab statement, then positions it +2, just so it goes after the A, 1 character, 2 characters, and starts the G. And then we do the print character statement of, we print the character 205, which is the bottom left corner, and 206, which is the bottom right hand corner. And that's it. That's just, we work through each one, all going off them same coordinates. So the next letter's +4, the next letter's +6, and so on. That then writes the arg onto the screen, and then we've got the T2x, which are defined here in the variables. So obviously in our program, the variables get defined first, then we load the chars, then we load the logo, which is very similar to loading the chars, but it's just doing the logo. Then we're in it, I think in the previous it was in its screen, but I've changed that. And then we start the main loop. Main loop, we assign values to those vars to get a starting position. And as you can see, if I just go down, I've got the, let me have a look, T1x, T2x. I've done just the same basically. So although it's actually accepting the same coordinates at the top, which I'll show you in a minute, it converts it to a different variable here. I've done this so that then we can, if we wanted to encode above, we could just move these words around separately. We could have argon coming in from the left and light coming in from the right, for instance, and then joining together in the middle, or whatever you want to do. But this is just to show that how to split them up into different coordinates. So at the top of this, where I'm actually calling, all I'm doing is putting these variables in it, so it's the same +2. Like I said, it's going to offset it down 2 characters, which is in theory 1 character of these 2x2s, and across 1. And so I'm actually using the same variables here. If I wanted to move this one separately, I would have to use a different variable here, and then it would assign it to the T2x here, and then you call your T2x. But this works exactly the same. Same code, same program. It just has the Kung Fu logo, which I'll show you now. And I thought while I'm doing that, I will also show you how they position on the screen. So obviously that loop then just assigns. I know it's static on this one, isn't it? So it just stays still. So there's nothing in the jet. I'm assigning the colour J. Okay, so the J is still going through this loop, but the position has nothing to do with J. If you say you plus J on the Y, every loop it would just scroll down 1 character. So in theory, half a character of these 2x2s. And then there's the delay again. Yeah, it's quite straightforward code, as I've said in the others. Oh, before I shut down, let me just show you it. I always forget to do that. So, look at mode 8. I think this is mode 0, as I say, so we are going to get a mode change as well. What do I need to do? CD B, load, what have we got? Demo 03, UDC 3 dot pass, run. Yeah, so it's still going to change colours. Beautiful, fantastic logo there. As I said earlier, courtesy of NetAngel. And yeah, there's the positioning. That's the down to, all working off this same top left coordinate. Down to, across to, start the L. And then these letters then run off this coordinate plus, well, 2, 4, 6. On the fonts that I actually created with the characters, I left a gap on the left and right of each character, so you don't have to worry about that. It automatically puts in the gap